Step into the shadows of the Hell House. You've arrived back here at Transylvania at something. Actually, yes, Ragnats. I still want to do Ranger X eventually. I know that is long overdue. Jason has been waiting patiently for... Whoa. Hello, glitchy screen. Hopefully that doesn't persist. Okay, we're good. Okay, so Castlevania 2, our direct sequel to Castlevania 1. Yes, it's regarded as a bit of a black sheep by some people, but you know what? This was the first Castlevania game I ever played, so I think it has that nostalgia factor going for me. It sort of has that that special spot for me, so I'm willing to forgive it for some of its mistakes. And at least it's not as ridiculously difficult as Castlevania 1 and 3. It can be difficult, but for different reasons. Probably, for some people, probably the wrong reasons. Like, for starters, here, right off the bat, I probably have to grind some hearts up, because I want to be able to buy the holy water that was also in that town. Yeah, that was the big problem with it, Ragnats. The puzzles weren't very logical, and the clues to them are almost non-existent, really. The ramblings of the townspeople hardly... Sometimes they give you false clues, and sometimes they... Whoa, hello. They just make no sense at all. This was pretty much one of those games where you had to have, like, a guide, which Nintendo Power is like your big resource back then. You pretty much had to have that to beat this game. So yeah, as you can see, it's got a little day-to-night system, which I actually thought was pretty neat. I know AVGN gave it a hard time, but I thought it was a neat innovation back in, what was it, 88 this game came out? Yeah, enemies are stronger at night, plus if we go to town, you'll notice that everything's closed up, and there's zombies wandering around. How many hearts do I have? 54. I have enough now. So I'm just gonna sit around here and grind some more hearts off of them. I'm not sure, Ragnats. I've wondered that myself, if the... I think I heard somewhere that they are just as illogical in the Japanese version, because I had always... Okay, the manual says that the townspeople will give you false clues. Sometimes they'll just flat out lie to you. I thought that was just an afterthought they threw in to cover their butts for the bad translations. But yeah, I also recall hearing it was like that in the Japanese version of the game too. What time is it? Yeah, that T up there tells you what time it is. I think it's day 1, 2:17 a.m. I think. That's what that says. I don't want to dilly-dally for too long, because as you may know, this game has multiple endings. For the best ending, you have to beat the game in, I want to say, like, within 5 or 6 days of in-game time. Doesn't give you a whole lot of time to screw around. Kitty! What do you want, kitty? Oh, there we go. And this is what I wanted here. Sadly, the holy water is not as hideously broken as it was in the last game. It's not even a very effective weapon. It's mostly used for just breaking certain blocks, as well as finding false floors, which can be a real problem in places. Okay, how many hearts do I have? 74. I think what I'm going to do here is haul ass to the first mansion, then. Oh, damn it. One problem is that there's not a lot of opportunities to regain health. You'd have to either visit a church in one of the towns, or if you get enough experience points and you gain a level, it automatically restores your hit points. But there's no, sadly, no wall meat or anything to be found. This platform's invisible unless you have the white crystal equipped. And that's a bit of a tricky jump there. Oops, damn it. I don't know. That Super Mario race, I was pretty hammered, yet I still held my own pretty good. I made it all the way to 8-2 anyways. Before I just started making dumb mistakes. Okay, here's one of those false platforms that's gonna... I can really mess you up. Is there one of these two? No. Probably not. I gotta say, part of it was just me just forgetting to... Oh, you got... Okay, the burst into flames, and they actually do hurt you. Stop. Get away from me. Oops. I'll go up, actually. Yeah, we do need to... We're going to have to spend some of our hard-earned money. Oh. Still go this way. Spend some of our well-earned hearts on oak stakes, which we need to break the orb at the end of this place. Oops. Oh yeah, that's right. You need to use holy water. Sometimes you'll find these books. Again, they're supposed to give you hints, but most of them just have... really don't have anything useful to say. Or, like I said, it just flat out gives you false information. I think there's another one at the end of this hall. Yep. Okay, like that. It sounds like a clue, but there's really no... There's really nowhere where that would actually make sense in the game. Okay, now right up here is a troll moment for the game. But you notice that skeleton turned around. Because that's another false floor. You fall through that, you're going to have to redo a big chunk of this mansion. Get out of here. And we now process Dracula's rib. Equipping it gives us a shield that protects us from certain projectiles, which is nice. So yeah, basically the story of this game is, at the end of the last game, apparently Dracula put a curse on Simon with his dying breath. And so now to break the curse, Simon has to gather his body parts, resurrect him, kill him again, and that breaks the curse. Oh, okay, there's another false floor. Another one right there. What I might end up doing, though... Oh, damn it! They had to stick one more right there, didn't they? That might not be a good place to do it. I want to find a place where I can actually grind up some hearts. Because you see, the timer doesn't actually go while you're in the mansions. So you're free to grind in here without having to worry about advancing the in-game timer. If I don't die first from these guys. Nice thing is they... Okay, that time the shield didn't protect me. No, 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 no. Damn it. Although I will say, the game is quite generous in that if you do die, they restart you, like, almost right where you died, rather than send you all the way back to some checkpoint. Even if you get game over, it doesn't affect things in that regard. Basically, all you lose if you game over is your hearts and any experience points. That was 4. Okay. That should be enough. I want at least 150. That'll give me enough to afford the chain whip. There was a thorn whip in the first town, but I usually skip the thorn whip since it just means more grinding there at the beginning. Actually, I think I want to go the other way. Not in this game, no. Let's see, I'm trying to remember if the Konami code does anything in any of the Castlevanias. Okay, there's a somewhat accurate clue, at least. Don't really care for the dagger. Prefer to save my hearts anyway. Besides, there are two better daggers we can get for free in a little bit. I think I just barely made it in here before night fell. Okay, got the chain whip. Yep, very good timing. It really sucks to be just a few steps away from the building you want to go into in a town just in time for night to fall, and then you gotta wait. Really hate the eyeballs in this section. They tend to spawn above you and then descend on top of you. Like the bats that I pointed out in the Game Boy game. See, now here they spell possess correctly. But we get the sacred flame. Now that behaves like the holy water does in most games. And just like the holy water, it is extremely broken. Spiders. Kitty, do you want something? Don't stand right in front of the screen, please. Get. Whoa! Oh, you take a few hits. Okay, yeah. I forget. As you do progress, although the zombies look the same from town to town, but yeah, they get stronger. But unlike most enemies, they don't look any different. Oh, except you die in one hit. Your buddy took like 3 or 4. Hooray for consistency. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a church in this town. But we want to talk to is this guy. He gives us a blue crystal in exchange for the white one, which we need to access the second mansion. Yes, those laurels will come in handy later. We can also buy garlic here, which garlic doesn't do a whole lot, except there's a spot we can use it near here where a guy will give us the silver dagger. Which again, I don't think I have enough money to buy garlic, and in the interest of saving time, I'm not going to grind for it. I think I should be pretty close to leveling up now. Usually I have by now. Okay, again we gotta equip it and then duck at the edge of this lake. Oh, cool, Noble. Did you have to look online for it, or were you actually able to find it in store? I keep forgetting about those stupid explodey bones. Wait a second. Do I want to come up here? I think a large part of this mansion, it kind of goes in a loop. It's a dead end. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, we want to jump through this. Oh, you found it. You found it at Toys R Us. I thought Shulk was a GameStop exclusive. That's interesting. I hope that Oh, you troll. As I was gonna say before I was so rudely interrupted. I hope that's a sign then that distribution's improving. Cool, Ragnats. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna get those. I've never really been much of a Skylanders player. In fact, I've actually never played a Skylanders game at all, so I guess I kind of just don't know what to expect. Oh, that's good to hear, Noble. I'm very glad to hear that. That was really dumb. You guys are gonna camp down there, huh? Here. Yeah, that's the flame in action. Hopefully then this means I won't have to rely on importing amiibos then. Because that's what I've been doing with most of them. I found it cheaper to actually import them rather than pay like the $50, $60 that they wanted for the North American versions of some of those. We now process Dracula's heart. Unlike the rib, which actually has a nice secondary function, the heart only serves one purpose, albeit an important one, in a little bit. Yeah, I knew it. Whoa. Okay. I think I don't want to make that blind jump. Actually, I myself have noticed a bit more as far as stock is concerned. I mentioned that I was able to find quite a bit better selection when I was in Target last week. I actually saw several Dr. Mario's, Ganondorf's, and Pac-Man's. So, hopefully that's a good sign then. They finally realized the demand and are stepping up supply a little bit. Because it always sucked going in the store, seeing barely any amiibos, but then I look over at the Skylanders and Disney Infinity, and there's the selection's huge. I'm like, what the hell, Nintendo? It's not that hard, is it? But yeah, it sounds like they seriously underestimated the demand. $105 hearts. I think I need 200 for the next whip. Jason, you're playing Torchlight 2 instead of watching my stream? Shame on you. Yeah, no kidding, Ragnats. I need to find a, I gotta set a nice, space aside to put all the ones that I have now. Okay, this part I don't like. You have these fast-moving platforms. Go up or down. Oh, shit. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, I guess that's a good sign that, I actually got reach now. I'm getting spam bots. I'm going places, man. Okay, so now we want to backtrack. We have to go back to the town that we started in, and then go west. You know, I haven't assigned any mods or anything on my channel yet. Should probably get to doing that sometime. I don't like it when they spawn an enemy right at where I enter the screen at. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna head... I have enough hearts. I'm just gonna head right to the town where I can get the Morning Star whip and buy that. And then circle back around. Oops. Wait, oh yeah, I do have the shield. What the hell? if you can jump quickly through here, you can usually get through the poison swamp without taking much damage. They try to fake you out with those mermen. Fortunately, they're in a spot where they can't actually kill you. Wait, do I want to talk to this guy? Oh yeah, he's the one that gives me the red crystal. Damn it. Okay. I think this is where I want to go. Oh, no. This one has the, Yeah, don't look into the Death Star. Yeah. Use the Force. Okay, where is the... Where's the house with the Morning Star? Ah, yes, the infamous Deborah Cliff. That'll be coming soon. Don't worry about that. I think you're the guy I want to talk to. Yep. Yes, got the Morning Star. Okay, I don't know if I'm on my last life or my second to last life, but I don't want to die now and lose all my hearts. So that's why I ran and bought it now. I don't know if this town even has a church in it. Ah, damn it. It doesn't look like it has one anyway. Oh. Ha. Now I think taking the low road here takes me to a dead end with a guy who gives me a bag, which which increases how much... Those damn slimes here, I swear. Ah, yeah, I was at my last life. Okay. So yeah, good thing I went and got this. But yeah, the bag I mentioned, it increases how many laurels and garlic you can carry. Kind of nice, but not essential. Yes, I do remember that show, Noble. Okay, we need to have the heart equipped. You talk to this guy. He takes us to a different place. And it takes us to the third mansion. If I kept going here, I would reach a dead end where I would get the rebound stone, which it's a decent weapon, but again, not essential, and the path to it is really aggravating, so I don't think it's worth it right now. This isn't a completionist run, as you probably gathered by now. Nice. Didn't think I could hit him on the backswing. Turn around. Thank you. By the way, some of your special weapons do use hearts like they do in other Castlevanias. Actually, the Holy Water doesn't use any, though, which is nice. Just use the flame again. There we go. Okay, so they're kind of giving you the hint for Deborah Cliff, but they're wording it in a very misleading way. Do I even have enough hearts? Oh, I have just enough. Okay, good. Oh, get. You would do that, wouldn't you, game? This game has hardly any bosses in it. This is one of the few bosses in the game, actually. Death here, but... Oh boy. Oh shit, really? I ran out of hearts is what happened. I might actually need to grind him for a second here. The fight with Death is actually optional. You could just walk right by him if you wanted to. However, he drops something very useful that we want. Okay, I think we're good now. From him we get the golden knife. It's the best of the dagger weapons. Basically, it's basically the dagger and the holy water in one. It hits the enemy, it bursts into flames, and then stuns him for a while. We now process Dracula's eyeball. With Dracula's eye equipped, we can see the those hint books that are hidden in the walls. Not that useful. I wish they would have made it so you can see the fake floors. That would have made it a lot more useful. That would be Scarlet's wife, actually, Noble. Can I take a shortcut up this way? Nope. Not even a hint book hidden in there. Oh, and these guys are stair camping. Yeah, damn it. There's really no way to get past that without taking a hit. Better go down here, because there's those few spike pits down here. Don't want to make a blind jump off into one of those. Not really noble. Just Ragnats and Scarlet. So much for grinding at least a few zombies. But at least I can recover my health now. Yeah, that's an instance of one of these bullshit hints they give you. Oops. Oh, I thought there'd be a way down on this end. Of course not. They make you backtrack. Fortunately, I'm not terribly worried about making it into a town before nightfall. Because I think the last whip upgrade doesn't require me to actually go to a town for it. What? Okay, I swear sometimes this thing is very selective on whether it actually works or not. These annoying platforms. There's a whole bunch of these on the way to the aforementioned rebound stone. You have to time your jumps off them so that... essentially so that they're moving up. Logic would say to jump off those at the height when they're at their highest, but actually that actually impairs your jump. You want to jump off as they're moving up so that the momentum can move you. Anyways, here's the infamous Deborah Cliff. Equip the red crystal and crouch. Another spam bot, yay! And here we are at mansion number 4. Whoa, okay, you're a little tougher than the others. Yeah, they make you fight the same enemies. Spooky, scary skeletons, spear knights, and whatnot. They just have different palette changes to indicate they're a little bit stronger. That would be my only thing about this game, is there's not much variety in between the mansions. Um, turn around, please. Thank you. I haven't actually started on that yet, Noble. I actually have quite a bit on my plate right now. I know. I still want to finish. I still have Castlevania 2: Belmont's Revenge to finish up. I have. I have this month's Low Bias Monthly to do. And then I know, like I said before, I do want to go back to doing Ranger X, although I'm probably going to do that on stream. Same for the Man Grit challenge of Super Mario Bros. 3 that I also have yet to get back to. I know, once I'm finished with this game, I think I'm going to be making Ragnats a moderator. Hopefully he can help get rid of some of these spam bots. Hello, Advent. Welcome. Yeah, I did get them. Okay. We now process Dracula's nail. Nail! But with this, it basically works as the holy water does. It just lets me break blocks by whipping them. Are you watching my stream at work? You naughty boy, you. I think I can make Noble a mod, too. He's been a long time, viewer. "8:30 is early for." Oh, right. You're on the West Coast now, aren't you? That makes sense. It's like what, 7 over there for you? Oh, we got more of these types of enemies. Oh, and they take some punishment, too. Whoa. We want to get in here to this guy. Oops. So we get the Flame Whip. That's our best of the whips. Oh, better equip that rib again. We got Meramon over here. He's... get... Thank you. There's a well-timed level up. Okay, now here's I think where we might want those laurels. So here we got a very long poison marsh to cross. And here is our final mansion. Damn stair campers. I think this one starts out a bit more straightforward, but then there's a segment where it kind of loops a little bit. Yep, right here. Oops. Will you just die already? There. Give my steak. Yeah, no, like I said, the Sacred Flame seems to have been seems to have basically be the same function as the Holy Water originally does. In this game, it's more of a utility. And now this guy we want to talk to. He basically fills our inventory with laurels. Help us get by that spike section, and it'll help us get back out of the poison marsh too. Okay, time for have the second boss in the game, Carmilla. The golden knife works really well on it. And killing it gives us the cross. But rather than actually being a weapon we can use. The cross just, I believe we actually need it to enter Dracula's castle. We now process Dracula's ring. As far as I know, I don't think the ring does anything when you equip it. At least none that I've been able to figure out. But you do need all 5 of Dracula's parts to actually fight the final boss, so we still need it. Right, Carmilla's been in several of the games in some form or another. We'd see the mask make a return in Rondo of Blood, though. Oops. No, actually. Alucard's mom is a human woman named Lisa. She was, in fact, she was executed as a witch, and that's basically where Dracula got his hatred of humanity from. We do find quite a bit more of her in Symphony of the Night. So with all of Dracula's parts, we're now ready to... Oops. We're now ready to make our way to Dracula's castle. And we're just about the end of the game. Harpies. And Medusa heads. Fortunately, they're not near as annoying as usual. Now, this town's kind of interesting, because, you know, the people here seem kind of pissed at Simon for whatever reason. Alright, see you later, Ragnats. Thanks for stopping by for a little bit. these guys shoot crazy fast. Here we want to head down. Taking the upper path, I believe, just takes us to a dead end. And now this town is the closest one to Dracula's castle. Is just abandoned almost. Kind of a little unsettling. Hello? Birds. Whoa. Hi. Okay, here's this is the final bridge to Dracula's castle. I believe you need to have you need to have the cross in order to actually break those blocks this time. Okay, here we are, Dracula's castle. See, it's all in ruins now. Yeah, some people gave this last part of the game some crap because it's for being anticlimactic, because there's not a lot of because the whole thing's abandoned. There's no enemies or anything of that sort here. But I rather like this because it's just it gives off a pretty cool atmosphere. And I like that better than if they were to just fill this whole place with enemies. Dracula himself, I will admit, is as anticlimactic as ever, though. Because really, all you need to do is just spam the Sacred Flame. And you can kill him before he can do anything. Yeah, just like that. It just keeps him hit stunned. Oh cool, looks like we did get the best ending. But yeah, if you don't do that little trick, he can be pretty difficult. Because he just flies around the screen firing shots at you. And he can be pretty difficult to hit without taking damage in return. Again, that's probably the best way to beat him reliably. Yeah, if you take too long to beat the game, you would get an ending that explains basically that that Simon still dies afterwards. Oh, you don't think he's going to stay dead, though, do you? Of course not. But that was Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. Still a game I like coming back to every so often. Even if it is the black sheep of the family. Anyways, give me a few minutes and I will be back to finish this up with Castlevania 3.